Folks, you've heard over the last month or so, there's been lots of losses taken in the real estate investing game. Flippers who bought wrong, times took too long, hard money costs, lenders going away. It has been a disaster. People losing six figures easy. And, we're just going to have a conversation about it because it is true. But don't worry, as we get to the middle of this conversation, you will see the silver lining. But Omar, I know you're talking to your peers in the industry, and there are some pretty significant losses being taken on the chin right now.
Yeah, big ones. And these are people, if the big guys that have been doing it a while, you know, over 7, 8 years, 10 years, they're taking some L's. I can just imagine the people that got into the flipping business 3 years ago.
I mean, you and I have talked about a long time about real estate agents in 2020 and 2021 thinking they're the smartest person in the room. They go out and start doing flips on their own. And oh, by the way, they make money. Then they double
Hmm.
down. They start over borrowing. Then the market changes and smash. Not good.
Not good. It's humbling for sure. I'm one of them that did get smashed, but and I'll be honest, like if you play in this game long enough, you will get burned.
Mhm.
It's not if, it's when.
Yeah.
When. And if you remove yourself from the equation, yeah, you're not going to get you won't hit any L's. But if you do this, myself included, Michael has taken some losses. We all have, but this is part of the game. And
Yeah.
this is what I want to share with you all, that right now, being this transition, if you're a first time investor, if you're following the channel one rental at a time and you're getting yourself one rental at a time, just be careful. Okay. And I want to say this to everyone that's listening, is because sometimes in a changing market, everybody wants that rental, right? But sometimes that rental will end up, over time, it'll end up being great, right? But if it's now money that you're looking for,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to wholesale the deal or flip it. If there's margin there, get yourself some capital, okay? Because there's always going to be deals. Then deploy when you have a little more capital to go buy and hold that rental. Don't just buy a rental because it's fucking cool. And Michael will tell you the same thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One of the things I wanted to talk about, because again, you're in your market, all the big guys talk to you, right? The top 10 flippers in your market talk to you all the time. I'm just going to guess a lot of them got caught, frankly, with luxury or move up buyers, right? You and I talked in
Yes.
video number one today about there's nothing below the median, but above the median, there's a lot of inventory and nothing is selling, right? We had 120 pendings,
Nothing, man.
534 active. That's not good. And again, if you're in the luxury market and you're doing what most flippers do, borrow the money, and you have 10%, 11%, 12% interest that's just eating you alive every month, that can get really stressful, I'm thinking.
Oh yeah. No, 100%. And this is the thing that we are not seeing, is we don't know how many payments these other investors have every month. I
Yeah.
mean, you have your payments, right? I have
Mhm.
my payments. We also have the cash flow to offset the payment.
Mhm.
So if we don't have the cash flow to offset, how are you going to make those payments?
Yeah. Well,
I
I
mean,
think let's, yeah,
it's
yeah.
scary.
Yeah. So the thing I want to do here is pivot and kind of always show the silver lining, because I think coming out of this
Yeah.
storm, and there's no question this is a storm, there will be plenty of shipwrecks, plenty of people that won't be in the game going forward. And we're gonna, once we get to the terminal rate, which I think is around the corner in the summer, rates will start settling down. There won't be these 1 point swings in a 4 week period. And we're going to come out of this. And again, there will be a part of the market that's working, i.e., below the median, and a part that's not. So you're going to have less competition. You will have time to pivot, right? You and I talked about in video number 2 about you pivoting and getting smaller so you can focus where the activity is and maybe not take as many big swings. Um,
Yes. No.
that's there. It's going to be a lot more fun with less competition, which is what's going to happen here very shortly.
And who wants more competition? I don't. I want
I
less
don't.
competition so I can go and make the offers I need to make And what's cool is if you weather this storm as an investor, guess who all the wholesalers that stayed in the game are
Yeah,
coming to? They're going to
exactly.
come to you to buy the property. I got a contract. I got hit up like 7 times last week. Hey, you want this deal? You want this deal? You want that deal? And honestly, it's
No.
you can pick and choose.
Yeah. Yeah. I want
I
it,
want
but
it
for
deep.
50K less. Deep.
Yeah, I want it deep. Cool. Go get your price reduction.
Yeah. No, yeah, again, coming out of this, I've been through this storm a couple of times. I was trying to warn people, you know, protect yourself, don't do luxury, all of those things we've talked about. But I do want to encourage people that now's the time to do the work, learn average, find great deals, because the
Hmm.
storm will pass. Good times don't last, bad times don't last. And I think people would be shocked that the bad times might be over sooner than they expect. But if you're set up wrong, if your debt structure is wrong, you're not going to be in the business any longer. There will be real estate agents who have 3 or 4 year track record, maybe done 5 or 10 flips. They'll be selling coffee at Starbucks soon because they got washed out. It's um, it's just what happens sometimes.
And it's hard, guys. It's not going to be simple. It's not easy. If you're a realtor, get back to your basics.
Yeah,
Literally, get back to your basics. Go represent some buyers and sellers. Increase your earned income. Don't try to go be a flipper. Don't try to do. Just focus on something to create more income. Then you will start seeing like, okay, I could buy this one because you have a nest egg.
yeah.
You're not
You,
just
you can
focusing on one.
survive. You're not stressed
Yes,
out.
it's
Yeah.
it's surviving. Okay, it is surviving,
Mhm.
but understand that your skills are going to get you, and the people you surround yourself with and who you listen to is going to get you to that next level. Period. Or it's going to get you through the damn storm. Put it that way. You know what? The perfect analogy, Michael, and I think you might like this.
Mm.
Being in Southern California, sometimes you drive through fog. Okay,
Yep.
super dense fog. Okay,
Mhm.
and what do the cars in front of you do? What do? You put your hazards on, right? The
Yep.
reason for the hazards is so other people can see the avenue to take. Sometimes you
Yep.
can't see shit, but you can see a small flicker, right? Those are the people that you want to hang around with to get you through this damn storm.
Yeah.
And honestly, I just thought about that right now because when you are facing this fog, you can't see shit. We
Yeah.
don't know where we're going, but the big trucker that's flashing his lights so you can kind of see something, okay, you're on the right path.
Yeah.
So that's use that as the example and
Yeah.
listen
And the
to
other thing
people like
about
myself
dense
and
fog,
Michael.
yeah, the other thing about dense fog is when it lifts,
Let's go.
smooth sailing. Yeah.
That's it.
I
Yep.
like the analogy. I like it.
Perfect.
Well, Omar, you're doing a lot of great stuff. You're investing in your team. You are a resource for folks down in the high desert. How can people follow you?
Guys, go to my website, omaralfaro.com, or follow me on IG at Invest with Omar.
Thank you, buddy.